Video content was used for the research project only. All rights and credit go directly to its rightful owners. No copyright infringement intended. Hello, I am Anel. Nice to meet you. Be ready for the journey. We start now. The Korean wave, or Hallyu, is the increasing global popularity of South Korean culture since the 80s. The Korean wave has become an influential global phenomenon since the start of the 21st century, highly impacting the contemporary cultures, music, film, television industries, and behavioral aspects of various people throughout the world. First driven by the spread of K-dramas and K-pop across East, South, and Southeast Asia during its initial stages, the Korean wave evolved from regional development into a global phenomenon carried by the internet and social media platforms. K-pop, short for the Korean popular music, is a genre of music originated in South Korea as part of South Korean culture and influenced by styles and genres from around the world, such as pop, experimental, rock, jazz, hip-hop, R&B, reggae, and so on the top of its traditional Korean music roots. The term K-pop became popular in the 2000s. Previously, South Korean pop music was called Gayo. According to the data of International Federation of the Phonographic Industry's Global Music Report, in 2020, K-pop experienced a record-breaking year when it experienced almost 45% of growth and positions itself as the fastest-growing major market of the year. Although K-pop generally refers to South Korean pop music, some consider it to be an all-comprising genre exhibiting a wide spectrum of musical and visual elements. The French Institut National de l'Audiovisuel defines K-pop as a fusion of synthesized music, sharp dance routines, and fashionable, colorful outfits. K-pop is a cultural product that features values, identify, and meanings that go beyond their strictly commercial value. It has been remarked that there is a vision of modernization inherent in Korean pop culture. For some, the transnational value of K-pop are responsible for its success. A commentator at the University of California, San Diego, has said that contemporary Korean pop culture is built on transnational flows, taking place across, beyond, and outside national and institutional boundaries. Some examples of transnational values inherent in K-pop that may appeal to those from different ethnic, national, and religious backgrounds include a dedication to high-quality output and presentation of idols, as well as their work ethic and polite social demeanor, made possible by the training period. Development of modern K-pop. In 1992, the emergence of ZIG and boys marked a revolutionary modern movement in the history of K-pop. Their experimentation with different styles and genres of music and integration of foreign musical elements helped reshape and modernize South Korea's contemporary music scene. Big Free Entertainment in South Korea. In 1995, South Korean record producer Lee Sung-man, who was educated in the US and was exposed to the trends in American music, founded the entertainment company SM Entertainment. Former of ZIG and boys, Yang Hyun-sok formed YG Entertainment in 1996, and Park Jin-young established JYP Entertainment in 1997. The 23rd century, rise of Hallyu. K-pop is increasingly making an appearance on Western charts such as Billboard. The development of online social media has been a vital tool for the Korean music industry in reaching a wider audience. BTS became the first K-pop act in Hot 100 history to debut at number 1.
방탄소년단 이 소년들은 뭘 하는 소년들인고?
왜 내 맘을 흔드는 건데.
Overall, only 20 non-English songs have reached the top 10, with Fake Love being the first for the K-pop group.
International music phenomenon, they have made Time magazine's most influential list. They're the first Korean act to reach number 1 on the Billboard charts, and they just became the first group since the Beatles to earn 3 number 1 albums in less than a year.
Nowadays, everyone wants to collaborate with BTS. They are the biggest boy band in the world and made of 7 guys with unique vocals and music tastes perfect for any genre. Rap, R&B, EDM, country, you name it. They've touched every corner of the music world, and all of BTS collaboration songs prove it. It's no wonder so many artists are interested in. After winning Top Social Artist at the Billboard Music Awards, the group started working with foreign artists like Steve Aoki, Chainsmokers, Halsey, Mox, Loaf, Ed Sheeran, and so on. Trainee system. By convention in modern K-pop, trainees go through a strict training system for an undetermined amount of time before debut. This method was popularized by Lee Sung-man, founder of SM Entertainment, as part of the concept labeled cultural technology. Trainees live together in a regulated environment and spend many hours a day learning music, dance, foreign languages, and other skills in preparation for their debut. This robotic system of training is often criticized by Western media outlets. In 2012, the Wall Street Journal reported that the cost of training one Korean idol under SM Entertainment averaged $3 million. Criticism of industry practices was behind the beautiful picture. K-pop management companies have been criticized for exploitation of idols through overwork without any sleep and restrictive contracts, described as slave contracts in BBC report. The industry also has been criticized for the sexualization of both male and female idols, in particular wearing open short clothing or dance provocatively. Some K-pop artists have suggested that the uncertainty and pressures of their jobs as entertainers may be detrimental to their mental health. There are increasing numbers of suicides among idols because of self-depression, cyberbullying, and so on. There are some well-known examples as Soli, Gohara, and Kim Jong-hyun, who died by suicide at young age.
I am broken from the inside. The depression that has slowly eaten away at me has finally consumed me, and I couldn't beat it.
Some idols and idol groups have faced problems from obsessive fans that indulge in stalking or invasive behavior. These fans are known as Sesang fans. Hey, keep it up. Follow me.
진짜.
K-drama. Korean dramas have come a long way since 90s, since K-dramas have been reaching new heights alongside the rise of digital technology and online media, which has bridged the gap by allowing them to travel to the most remote parts of the world. Genres. K-dramas have a multiple of different genres such as action dramas, historical, school, medical, legal, or even horror comedies. The main themes of Korean television dramas are friendship, family values, and love, blending traditional values of Confucianism with Western materialism and individualism. However, it's an emerging trend amongst Korean dramas to showcase ongoing societal issues of Korean society such as stigma of mental illness, gender inequality, suicide, classism, bullying, spy cameras, corruption, homophobia, or racism. The term sageuk refers to any Korean television or film drama that is either based on historical figures, incorporates historical events, or uses a historical backdrop. Production. Korean series were originally produced in-house by the television channels themselves, but have been outsourced to independent production companies since 2000s. Competition is fierce among these companies. A typical Korean drama may cost as much as 250 million won per episode, and historical dramas cost more than that. For example, Go Family Boo cost 500 million won per episode. In Korea, much of the budget is spent on the appearance fees of top stars since they are heavily dependent on celebrities' popularity. The biggest stars may earn as much as 100 million won per episode. The leading actors of Korean dramas have become popular outside of South Korea due to Korean Wave. In 2000s, it became customary to cast popular K-pop idols in dramas. Initially, this generated mixed reactions. Their appearance had provoked negative reactions outside their fandom because singers and dancers acting outside of their musical circle was regarded as unprofessional. Also, some idols were criticized for poor acting. According to the researcher at the University of Vienna, popularity of Korean dramas have their foundation in Confucian values they transmit, which Asian viewers can easily identify with. Respect for elders, filial piety, family values, and the display of perceived Asian moral values play an important role in Korean dramas. YA Entertainment, the American distributor of Korean dramas, believes that part of the attractiveness of this series comes from the quality of camera work, scenic locations, and spectacular costumes, which make the final product very stylish and attractive, with arguably some of the highest TV production values in the world. Korean series follow their own formula, are innovative, and don't conform to Western television productions. Stephen Lee from Entertainment Weekly called Korean dramas fascinating and weirdly comforting. According to the data from Korea Creative Content Agency, in 2013, K-dramas constituted 82% of the culture content export of South Korea, with an income of $167 million, which is 4 times more than a decade before. Music in dramas. Music plays an important role in Korean dramas. Original soundtracks, abbreviated OST, are explicitly made for each series, and in contrast to American series, fans have a need to buy the soundtrack album of dramas. This trend started in the 90s, when producers swapped purely instrumental soundtracks for songs performed by popular K-pop singers. OST songs of popular K-dramas can also become hits on regular music charts with good sales of both physical and digital albums. The chart performance of the OST songs usually correlated to the popularity of the drama. Psychological impact. With the dramatic success of Korean pop culture spreading throughout the world, its rapid growth has become characterized by some as more of unrelenting assault than peaceful cultural exchange. But surprisingly, it affects people in completely different ways from different parts of the world, with its unordinary sound, unique fashion outfits, attractive visual effects, and qualitative production work. Some people have reduced opinion about K-pop and K-drama, as many of them don't understand the culture and the language, also thinking that idols are orientational wrong, wearing makeup and weird fashionable looks. Some people who know more about Hallyu are hiding that they love it because of people around who will judge them because of their interests, and others, conversely, the real fans of Korean Wave, are so obsessive that could do anything for their favorite idol or actor as stalking, paying special attention to private life and so on. It depends on the level of activity as being a fan and the right understanding of the fan term. Sometimes it seems that people who are engaging in deeply are crazy and obsessive, but it's all because of love and feeling of belonging to something huge and significant. Korean Wave followers are the driving force which makes the whole community as one big family to show its love and share same interests and preferences with each other in a global stage. It helps Hallyu followers to make new friends, create various events towards K-pop and K-drama, discuss interesting topics, and recognize the culture itself. It motivates many people to improve their skills by learning language, dancing, or even acting. It also inspires people to come true their dream or visiting South Korea.
Pray for my dream, yeah?
Conclusion. The evolution of Hallyu has led to the wider range of promotion for Korea as a brand itself. The booming presence and enjoyment of Korean drama and K-pop culture has also transformed into preference for other Korean products and lifestyles alike, leading to increasing Korean product sales overseas. K-pop and K-drama have gained phenomenal popularity, becoming the newest catalyst for expanding the country's cultural exports and the integral part of Korean's national image.
It's no wonder so many people around the world have caught the Korean wave. Hallyu.
I prepared some K-pop, K-drama, and K-drama OST list to listen to watch, and to enjoy. I hope you like it. There are some references and sources that were used in the research project. Thank you for watching, and welcome to Our World.